Hello and welcome to our interview. I'm Matias Veloz. I'm with Matias Ferri. We are going to interview a special guest and a special pilot, Don Jorge Vargas.
Hi, Matias. Thanks for the interview, and I'm ready. Waiting for your
Let's go. Let's start with the first question. What occupation do you like more, commercial pilot or military pilot?
You know what? That are completely different things. When I was young, I embraced the military career, and I was there for the 24 years. I got to know a large part of the Chile and also the world. I learned a lot. I am grateful for the Air Force. I formed my family, and I added my great friends at that time. And later, I was lucky enough to join the land at this time, and the most important airline in South America, and one of the biggest in the world. And that allowed me to deliver first-class education to my children and take, and I have the possibility to take them around the world. And also at this time I fly the world's most modern aircraft in the world, the 787. So it's fascinating.
Perfect. How long do you want to stay in LATAM?
I intended to retire the LATAM. We can fly until we are 65 years old, and we must retire. That's mandatory, and that's unfortunate. One consideration, once I started very young to work, so I'm trying to stop at 65, and also the time passes, and we must accept that the new generations, you both, are coming after us.
Perfect. When do you prefer to prepare your flights?
We have two steps. First, we have airport qualifications at the website. So we have to prepare when we go for especially for first time to a new airport, and that we're going to operate. And we must carry out this online training period at any flight. And also, if the weather is complicated, the pilot begins to carry out previous monitoring at least a few hours before. Then when we are approximately 1.5 hours to go, we're going to receive the documentations that it's online, and that we call the dispatch. It considers the weather, NOTAM, radar images, synoptic charts, a flight plan, maintenance condition of the aircraft, a lot of papers. For example, a flight to Madrid, it's going to be around 80 pages.
Great. Why did you become a pilot?
When I was a child, at that time, my father was a former Air Force officer and used to work for the Aeronautical Authority, the Chilean Aeronautical Authority, based in Temuco. So our house was very close to the airport and also to the Aero Club from Temuco. And my backyard was the hangar and the airplanes. So when I was really young, about 8 to 10 years, I was clear that I was going to be an Air Force pilot.
Perfect. Which airplane which you have flown do you like best?
That's hard to say. I think it's going to be the Learjet. It's an execute transport jet. I flew not also the pilots as an instructor in the Air Force. It's an old plane, fast, fly very high, about 45,000 feet. What's not easy on a final approach, when you use full flaps, they also came out as spoilerons, and it was very sensitive in the final approach. You have to move really easy when you make a turn on final, and also have wingtips. So it was not easy if you lose an engine.
Perfect. Where did you study to become a pilot?
At the Air Force Academy, Capitan Avalos, in the Gran Avenue. I entered at the age of 16 years old and I graduated at 20. It was a quality training, which I am very proud. They not only train you as a pilot, but also they give you a complete value training. And I was even a military paratrooper, so it was really, really nice. We completed education.
Wow. And what aircraft have you flown?
I started at the Air Force Academy with the basic training, the Mentor 34, and then we go to the T-37. That was an advanced trainer with two engines. Was the first jet that I flew. And then they sent me to the north of Chile, the base of Iquique. I flew the Casa Seal 101. It was a basic combat training. I chose to fly transport aircraft, so they sent me to Puerto Montt to make the twin engine course, the twin otter. Then I was sent to Santiago aerobarometric service. I flew the Learjet. After that, the Gulfstream 3, Gulfstream 4. There are execute transportation. Then the Boeing 37, 300, and 500. The 500 is a presidential aircraft. And at LATAM, I flew the Boeing 767 for about 10 to 11 years. After that, the Airbus 320 as captain for 6 years, and now I am flying the Boeing 787.
Wow. And
a lot of orders.
Yes, a lot. And have you ever doubted about your career choice?
Oh, never. As I said before, when I was a child, I was with my father, that was a former officer, and he was stationed in Temuco, so I play almost all the days with aircraft and in the hangar, so I never thought what I want to be.
Nice. And do you like the B787 better than the A320?
You know what? They're different. They both have unique things, but I am 57, so at this point in my life, I privilege quality of life, and the 77 is much better. You stay more days away from home, but fewer flights and better schedules. So you you are going to see in the future the 787 is very nice.
Perfect. And were you ever in a life-threatening situation?
5 times. First was in a Mentor T-34 flying in the north of Chile in the desert. Was my second solo fly, and I was making an stall, and I tried to recover, and I lost the engine. So I go through the checklist, and I recover the airline, and go back to the Air Force, or back to the base, and I landed. After that, I have two into another. One, I was flying from Concepcion to Puerto Montt, and I lost the right engine, but to another 300 fly nice with one engine, really, really nice. The second one, I lost also the right engine. It was an oil leak, and we were making a photometric flight in Paico, in the sector north of Santiago, and we landed in Cerrillos. The to another 100 is flying not so good when engine. It's a little bit lighter. You are going to make a constant rate of descent, maybe 100, 200 feet. So you have to take really care. But we make it, and we landed at Cerrillos. And I have two Learjets taken off the first time at night in Iquique. We suffered a loss of an engine, and we performed fuel jettison and landing. We came back and landed. The last one was more exciting. We lose an engine, and also when we try to make a Edison, also we make only in one side, so it start turning to the right, and with the nose down, what not, unexpected situation, not very happy. And after that, we go to a circular approach in Antofagasta, and we land.
Wow, very interesting. And do you think it is difficult to start a family as a pilot?
Uh, Always the person say that we are one of the profession that get most separate or divorced. I think we're the second, the first at editions, and as in all profession, it has to you have to go to have very good things and or not so much. Um, and in that case, the commercial pilot, you have to manage your time. Uh, you're going to came home, and maybe you're not going to sleep for about 1 or 2 days, but you have to remember that there is a person at home that is waiting for you. So try to spend time with her to be a partner. That's important. It's always a challenge, but that makes you have to worry about your family, your kids, and be a partner. Remember, the marriage is always for two.
Of course. All right. And did you ever consider to work as a different type of pilot, such as firefighting pilot?
I had the opportunity at the Air Force. Uh, I get good grades, but I was always attracted to the transport flights. It's amazing to take off here in Santiago and to land Madrid, Los Angeles, Oakland. It's amazing that there are going times that you're going to make a takeoff with 200 meters of visibility, and you're going to land with 100 in the other part of the world. So that is, for me, is amazing. I like it very much.
All right. Thank you very much for your answers. This was all.